Yo, what's up guys, it's Rumi and today we will talk about 1.7, 2.1 Imperial City. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. This is Hexy's sword build, or well, updated, you know. It's not really Hexy's sword build anymore, just the skill setup is pretty much the same. But it's updated for Imperial City. I already did some duels for it and it worked perfectly against fellow Nightblades. Well, not fellow Nightblades, but fellow Sorcerers, enemy Nightblades, etc. So, what did we change? Like you can see, the skill bar is still the same. Crushing Shock, Crystal Fragments, 100 Watt, Flushes Curse Streak, etc. I will go through the skills again though, but for the people who are not interested in that, I will just first go to the gear, then I will go to the skills. The unmod versions, by the way, so if you don't know where they're standing, yeah. Okay. So, firstly of all, I'm just a werewolf on this one for the test, because in 1.7, I personally think I will drop the werewolf, because you need to start the werewolf ulti, and I just don't want to start the werewolf ulti, to be honest. I probably will. If I'm going to use it, however, I will slot werewolf on this bar and get my ult on the other bar. Though I really like the downbreak of smiting still. Okay, but let's go to the gear. Something that really changed is the gear, of course. Of course, I don't have like all a perfect combo because I have 5 items of willpower. Well, you only can have 3, but yeah. It's not a huge deal. Perhaps you can get Torx specs here, but that's not going to change. I think master weapons will be best. If you can have master weapons here, that will be best. If not, kinda every staff is okay, because without a set having there, this build will perfectly work. Okay, so jewelry, we have 3 ring of willpower, we have 3 items of willpower, 2 rings and a necklace, enchantment with reduced spell cost enchantment, and preferable arcane instead of healthy and robust, but yeah, that's just how I got them. It's a staff, we still have lightning staff and healing staff. Like I said, you can change a staff or a ring if you want, because you have 4 items, which is not necessary. This is the set I really like. Phoenix. We have 5 items here. They are all light. And damn, they are nice, man. I had some 1 vs X, you know. And I could just focus sometimes on people because I knew if I would die, I would become immune. Now you probably think, what? Immune? What? Well, that's because of the set. When you die, instead become immune to all negative effects and healing for 3 seconds. When effect ends, you heal yourself for 70.2k and explode for 8.6k flame damage. However, this is a 10-minute cooldown, so it's not like you can overuse it. But here, for example, I'm in a combat. This was something like happened there. It's a combat with many enemies, and these are level 23. Okay, that's going to take a while. I'm starting to die. Here we go. See, immune, and now, and I healed again. So that's the 5 set item. It's the same in PvP, except for the NPCs to die, because it only deals 9k. Well, not only 9k is quite a lot of damage. And then I have on, so shoulders, chest, waist, feet, and legs. Okay, sorry guys, just a heads up. It's 5 items: chest, waist, feet, legs, and hand phoenix, because otherwise you would have 6 phoenix, which wouldn't be nice. You have a second Mol XK now, and with 2 items, causing damage with 2 consecutive light attacks triggers overkill, which increases the cost of all abilities with 30%. So you can just trigger it on command by doing 2 light attacks. However, it's very nice, because increase spell and weapon damage by another 500, you know. That's pretty damn sweet in my opinion, really. So 2 light attacks. And now we have overpower, like you can see. Boom. So when you have this glow around you, that means you have overpower. However, don't forget the extra cost you are getting. So the helmet is light armor. You can either of these you can choose to go for 2 heavy, which is very nice, so your helmet and shoulders can be heavy. However, it's probably from a daily because it's a 2 item set, so either if you get light or medium or heavy, just use it temporary until you get a better one. I personally would recommend 2 heavy, 5 light. That would be a very nice and strong combo. If you are more experienced and you want more damage, then you can go with 7 light. It's all up to you. Okay, so we're now going towards the champion system, and afterwards we will go to the gear. No, to the skill setup. To the gear. Stupid me. I just quickly started this up when I want to do the Imperial City. However, you do 1 in Warlord, you can do 5 in this one. 5. Bashing Focus, just 1. Sprinter, you can do 1. Musician, this one you can get it up, you know, to 40 at least. You can get level this up equally to Arcanist, so 30 in Arcanist should be 30 Musician, you know. Moonkelf, 20, it's a bit too much, you can better do around 10 to or 50 max. Increase the amount of magic stamina you have attacks, tenacity, get 10 in, healthy, 1. And here in all, just 1. Okay. Elemental Expert. Increase your flame, frost and shock damage by 9%, 25. Increase damage and healing, I will do around 15. 10 to 15. You know, it also depends on how many champion points you have, you know. If you just have like 100 champion points, then I would recommend to spread out a little bit. First 5 to in that, 4, 5, 4, you know. Not put all 23 in one and then don't have the other boss. Just spread it out a little bit equally. And at the end you go into level certain parts like Elemental Expert, because this one is very nice. You can get this one up to 50 or even max out. Also you get some nice passives in here. Increase your spell critical rating. Reduce the magic cost of your next spell by 80%. Well, that one isn't that great, but still. Bad example there. Staff Expert, increase the damage of light and heavy. You shouldn't do 10 in this one, really. It's stupid. Get perhaps 5 max in this, but get Elemental Expert up. And Thaumaturge is very nice as well. So Thaumaturge, Elemental Expert, that are the 2 you really want to get up really high. Okay, so Steed, we do nothing. Lady, we do nothing. Bastion, everything in Bastion. Why? Increase the effectiveness of damage absorbing effect, increasing your shield. If you already have like 100 in Bastion, then you can get light armor focused up, thick skin, get around 10 in it, hardy 5 to 10. Elemental defense is very nice, by the way, you can get 10 to 20 in it. And spell shield you can get up to 10 in it, resistant 10. Block expertise 1, minimum armor focus 0. Okay, so that's the champion system. We're now going to the skill setup. If you're not interested in, thank you for watching. I wish you guys a great day. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are wanting to see more grinding guides. And I will have more builds up coming up very soon. And many other things. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. And hope to see you on a day. So let's go to the church. So to make it easier, because I didn't want to walk to the wall place, I just make a new character. Okay, so I'm just going through the skill setup from the beginning, selecting them, which line they are in and where, so you can get everything. Just pay some attention and you won't have any problems. So we have a lightning staff and a restoration staff. That's very important, of course. Your lightning staff is your main DPS. Okay, so we're starting with the lightning staff. On lightning staff you have crystal shard. This one will later on be more to crystal fragments, chance to make ability instant cast, very, very important. Oh wait, it's on number 2, sorry guys. Okay, so on number 1 you have Force Shock. Force Shock is more to crushing shock, because you can interrupt spells putting the caster off balance. So very nice if you are fighting other fellow sorcerers who are casting stuff like that. The other morph deals more damage but doesn't put enemies off balance, so I'm choosing Crushing Shock. Okay, on number 3 your survivability will be. This is in the Daedric Summoning, Conjured Ward. This is giving you a damage shield, Later on, this shield will be morphed to hardened ward. Your globe can absorb 30% more damage. Ta-da! Number 4, we have Daedric Curse from the Daedric Summoning. This one is morphed to Ferocious Curse. New effect, Curse ends sooner. Oh, I need to select it. And on number 5, we have our Teleport from Storm Calling. Bolt Escape. Bolt Escape is morphed to Streak. Damage stunned enemies in front of you. This is for a more offensive build. Okay, so now we're going to Weapon Swap. On number 1, we have Steadfast Ward. This will be your heal, because later on you will morph it to Healing Ward. Use target on cast and heals when ward expires. The more low health you are, the better this ward gets. So tend to not use when you're at 80%. Once you are under 30% health or something, it can increase the furthermore. The ward strength is increased by up to 3% depending on the severity of the target's wounds. So Healing Ward. That's going to be your main heal. Of course you get all the passes from Resto, Destro and that's the other stuff. On number 2, we have Shuffle. This is the morph from Evasion from the medium armor skill line. You don't need to wear medium armor at all for this to be effective. Shroud yourself and miss to gain major, which increase your dodge chance by 20%, and it also removes snares. So it's kind of sort of cleanse, though not exactly the same because it doesn't remove over time effects, but it removes snares, so that's very nice, and it's stamina based. Okay, on number 3, we have the Light Armor Enumelant. We are morphing this one to Harness Magicka. This is a shield only for spell damage, so only usable kinda against Magicka 10 plus Magicka Nightblades as well, so very nice for the next patch. And it will still work even with the shield breakers, guys, don't worry about that too much. Really. I wanted to say echt waar, maar that's kinda Dutch. Okay, on number 4 we have Entropy from the Mage's Guild. This will be more to Structured Entropy. Increase max health while ability is slotted. While slotted, your max health is increased by 5%. And it also gives you some bonuses with the Mage's passives. And on number 5 we are from Dark Magic. Daedric Mines, and we are morphing this one to Daedric Minefield. Daedric Tom summons a mine summoning a line and arm instantly, but if you have a line, 1, you can't really stand properly, saving it, and 2, you only get 3 mines here. They are armed instantly, but for the longer run, Daedric Mines are much nicer. You have much more protection because you can stand in it. So that are the skill setup. Now we go into the ultimate ability. Of your Lightning Staff, your offensive bar, you go to the Fighters Guild and get Downbreaker. You will later on morph this to Downbreaker or Smiting. On the rest of stuff, it depends, you know. You can slot Atronic. I personally don't use it a lot, so I'm not sure if I'm going to become a werewolf and slot it here for when I weapon swap to get some stamina recovery. I'm not entirely sure about it. Maybe I will. It's a good option. It's not necessary option. You can kind of much slot anything you want. Atronic, Overload. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this build will work and help you in the next update, Imperial City. I know there are shoot things, but I still think this will work, man. I really think. I did some PvP there, so it worked, you know. I don't only think it, I tried it out. So wish you guys a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you want to see more builds which are upcoming to my channel, if you want to see grinding videos, if you want to see leveling guides, if you want to see tips and tricks, if you want to see Sorcerer play tips, etc, etc, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment, let me know what to improve. I wish you guys a great day, and I hope to see you another time. Bye bye.